Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning podcast brought to you commercial-free by another podcast. You've subscribed to ours, now subscribe to theirs. It's the Slow County Real Estate Podcast with Hal Swayze. When you're done with this, go listen to something that will actually enrich your life. California DRE 01111
Patrick's Day.
Okay, it's showtime.
We got the corned beef on! Corned beef in the crock pot! Yeah! Sorry, I was late. I was running because I've been running back and forth trying to get my crock pot in gear. I forgot. I'm like, oh, crap. It's 8 o'clock. I need 8 hours on this bad boy. So, that's it.
Yeah.
I made it. It's it. I got it.
So what?
Man, I got a nice corned beef, by the way, from Costco. Did you see the corned beefs at Costco?
No,
Holy
I did
crap,
not see the corned beefs at Costco.
Thick, just bricks.
Why would I see the corned beefs at
perfectly
Costco?
cut. Oh, because you go to Costco, you see the corned beef.
I know, but I'm not gonna look for the corned beef. I'm not a fan.
Yes. So that's what I was doing. So apologize for the lateness there. It is Jeff and Jeremy. It is 8:15, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Where's your green? Is that green?
Yeah,
that's
green.
not green.
This is great. The lighting, because we had to go to the backup camera. This is
backup.
I told you earlier. I'm wearing the same shirt I was on Friday. I had to wash it this weekend because it's like the only green shirt I have.
See, getting text messages that northbound 101 through the 5 cities, mainly between James Way and Price Canyon Road, is backed up. There's an accident, and we'll get more details on that. But northbound 101 lanes are coming to a standstill all the way back towards Grand Avenue, as a matter of fact. So if you're headed through
that's not a fun way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
A little rain on St. Patrick's Day is going to maybe slow the crowds down, slow the trouble down, maybe, possibly. The people that'd be sitting outside are going to have to be huddling under pop-ups and umbrellas. Who knows? Might put a damper on things early this morning.
Standing underneath awnings, if you're standing in a line to get in a place.
Hopefully you brought your umbrella.
Slicker, your rubbers. You should always bring your rubbers around on St. Patrick's Day. Always have your rubbers. Yeah. Your rubbers around. Have you heard this thing about the statistics that are out on people who take Ozempic?
No, I haven't heard any Ozempic statistics, but you do bring them up quite a bit.
That's because I'm mainlining the stuff, man. Tommy Lee style. It's funny because
somebody brought up the Ozempic. Face is ridiculous. Okay, you can call it whatever you want. It's whenever you lose weight, your skin will sag because all that fat that was there holding it up isn't there anymore. So it's just Ozempic does it faster than other diets. So, but it's a pretty common effect of just losing weight. I don't think it has anything to do with the drug, but I'm not a doctor.
Apparently, your ex-suitor, whether it be a guy or a gal. When I use suitor, I think I have to use guy or gal. Oh, guy or gal, eh?
What's a suitor? Are you talking like old school, like somebody who's chasing after a girl?
Yeah, like when Gavin Newsom calls his wife Jennifer his partner. That's a suitor. It was the old school term. It's like the 50s and 60s, you know.
He's not the only one. This is a new thing in California, I've noticed. People refer to their wife or their husband as their partner. It's more women.
It's
more boyfriends too. Instead of saying a boyfriend, this is my boyfriend, he's my partner. Like, what does that mean? He's your partner. Like
and what did I tell you years ago? What did I tell you years ago? Never introduce me as your partner. You used to introduce me as your partner all the time, and now I've noticed you've stopped.
Yeah, well, because it was used as gay stuff, and I don't want people to think we're gay. I would think I was ahead of. I think you could do a lot better than that guy.
I was ahead of the curve on this one.
But no,
like,
now
dude, stop calling me that.
Partner's not just for gay people. Partner is for everybody. But it's weird. It sounded a little juvenile, especially when you're in your early 30s and you haven't married that person yet because you're waiting to get, some
What about lady friend? What about my lady friend?
Oh my God, my special lady friend. We have a mutual friend that used to say that all the time. Used to drive me nuts. I'm like, that sounds so lame. Special lady.
Well, no, you layer in adjectives. I mean, come on. You wanna impress. You just got to layer in as many adjectives as you possibly can.
Yeah, I never was a fan of my special lady friend. How about
my special beautiful lady friend?
That's just such a girlfriend, Out.
I was sniffing a poll
Partner.
question on this one, actually.
Out.
How do you
Significant other. I don't like too big of a word. It's too formal.
Well, significant other
it's
sounds
too formal.
It sounds scientific because it is too long.
When I say formal, I don't mean, you know what I mean. I'm just formal of a word. It needs to be more casual, like my bitch. That never works either.
No,
that's an easy way to
far
get
more offensive than partner. Although it is easier to understand because there's no ambiguity there. You know,
I mean, I hear women say, "Hey, this is my guy." I mean, that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's very casual, but I like it. Better half. All right. Thank you, 7-Eleven expert. We're getting somewhere now. My better half. Yeah, that's old school, though, right? Like, that used to be like what my grandparents would say. My old lady. or my grandpa always called my grandma mom. Hey, ma. Or mom. I was really weird about that. I'm like, wait, that's not your mom.
Once you have kids, I think it's okay to do that. You know, like, I think it's okay, you know,
to refer to her as mom because you're talking
kind
to kids?
of. I mean, like, I'm talking about old school.
How about when you're out to dinner with adults and you're like, "Hey, ma, can you grab me another Black Russian?" That's what my grandpa drank, Black Russians. I still don't know.
Community note moderator Dan writes in. He says, "When you referred to them as your special, or yes, was it special lady friend? Is that what you said it was?" Special lady friend. Sounds like you're paying somebody to have sex with you. Exactly. Thank you, Dan. Dan, we all are. We all are. But
oh yeah, we're all paying for it.
But the people taking Ozempic might be paying the biggest price. We'll tell you why coming up. The new study is crazy.
93.3 KZOZ rocks.
If you're headed through that area, just be aware.
20% of people, whether they're men or women, that have used Ozempic or Mounjaro, is that how you say it? Mounjaro?
Mounjaro.
Mounjaro. How come Ozempic's the only one we hear about? Poor Mounjaro.
Well, I think Ozempic was the first, kind of the gateway drug. You know, it was the first.
It was the first to market.
Ever hearing about? Yeah, they've got a bunch of them. Wegovy or Wegivo, or they got that Jardiance one has his annoying commercials, but that's a pill, I think.
That's the same? They're all the same?
I don't know, but they're very, yeah. Well, I mean, they're all diabetes drugs, but now people are using them for weight loss, right?
20% of them.
That's how all that stuff was marketed.
20% of people say that their exes try to reconnect with them after they started losing the weight. They wanted to get back in on the action.
Wait. The person that lost the weight is trying to get back?
No.
Or the person that was with the person that was fat?
The person that
now that they're skinnier, now they want to get back with them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's that body I remember. Yeah.
I mean, like, what does that mean, though? I mean, like, do you really want to be with somebody that wasn't good enough for you when you were a fat ass? And then you're like, oh, now they want to be back with me now that I'm skinny. Like, I would want to get back with them just for revenge and then drop their ass.
Yeah, as soon as they stop taking that Ozempic, yeah, guess what? Yeah, gonna get fat again.
You think so?
Gonna get fat again. Well, just like any diet, as soon as you stop taking Jenny Craig, guess what? Weight Watchers, stop doing it. I mean, that's what they say anyway. It's a gateway drug. Keeps you going.
10% say that their partners, their special friends,
Kyle wrote in. He was introduced as a special friend.
They report that that their special friend partner get jealous or insecure because their partner is their boyfriend or girlfriend. Their boyfriend or girlfriend is insecure about the fact that, they're getting hot and they're not. And they feel like they're going to leave. Like, why are you taking the Ozempic? It's kind of like boob jobs were back in the 90s. You know, like girl goes out, gets a boob job, and a guy is like dating her. Like, why are you getting a boob job? Like, you know, like, I mean, yeah, it's cool and stuff for me.
I want to see if I can do better than your broke ass.
But then exactly, exactly. Why such the upgrade in this department? You know, 50% say better sex life. 50% say boosting confidence. These are all positive things. Here's one negative that I never hear. Okay. This is under the broader implications I guess. Life-altering side effects. Beyond their effects on their love lives, like jealousy and things like that, they can have serious side effects, such as blindness and lifelong diarrhea. Okay. I don't know how much
of going blind, stop taking the drug. Lifelong diarrhea.
Lifelong.
I mean, you know, it's like a colonoscopy every day, though. You're always cleaned out. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, I'm not a doctor.
That's side effects. Now, that's side effects. It doesn't happen.
If you have diarrhea every day, aren't you always cleaning out your colon? I mean, I'm clean, dude. I'm good.
Well, if that's the case, why didn't everybody just eat those fat-free potato chips that came out in the late 90s, early 2000s?
Because that was different. That was AL.
Oh. Not AI.
Not AI. Bottom leakage. It was never eating 2 a day for 53 years. Yeah, for 53 years. He's 71 years old. And if let's see, Big Jerry figured it out. He saw the story. I know it's out there, but Big Macs. He apparently back in 72 went to McDonald's, had his first Big Mac, loved it so much that he went back and he ate 2 more. And then he went home and he went back and he ate 6 more all in the same day. And ever since then, he's had 2 a day for the past 70 or 50 plus years. He's 71 years old, 53 years. Here he is on Saturday eating his 35,000th, that's hard to say, 35,000th Big Mac.
You better appreciate this because like I say I had to slow down to 1 a day for 3 days here. It's driving me nuts. So this is definitely 35,000. It's no more, no less. I've counted every single one.
There he goes. Says he walks 6 miles a day so he can support the habit. He says he does have OCD and he saved every single receipt since he started. He saves every receipt to everything. So he has every receipt that he's ever gone to. He has a special jar just for Big Macs. Okay. So there's where OCD is not, I mean.
So I have a question about this.
Great, but who else would save every receipt? He's in the Guinness Book of World Records. And we'll play that for you.
Yeah, Guinness loves the people that have OCD because they keep track, right? Here's what I don't understand: you walk 6 miles a day, you make 2 trips to McDonald's a day. I'm guessing you're walking to McDonald's, so that's 1.5 miles to McDonald's each way, twice a day.
I think he said, come on. I think he eats 2 at once. I think it's a 3-mile walk to McDonald's and a 3-mile walk back. Because if you think about it, if you just went and ate 1 Big Mac,
and he's meticulous with his receipts. Have you ever heard of the adage "time is money"? What's he do with it? Like if I were to do that, it would take me hours. I wouldn't be able to hold down a job. It would be intrusive to my lifestyle. Does he have a career? Does it say? Probably not.
It doesn't sound. He's 72. I'm sure he's retired now, but
he's been doing it for 50 years. He wasn't retired when he was in
and here's the thing. He's been going to the same McDonald's for 50 years.
Wow. Okay.
Which says something about that McDonald's. He's keeping them in business. Let's see. He earned the Guinness Book of World Records back in 1999 after he ate 15,000 Big Macs.
One fast food burger a day for the rest of your life, which one are you choosing?
I don't know. I really like the Whopper.
God, the worst. The bun.
I like the Whopper.
The bun is too big on the Whopper. If they can make the bun smaller.
I don't want a Big Mac. I can't. Big Macs are great every once in a while. By the way, the filet of fish is buy one, get one for $1. I made a double filet of fish the other day. Double.
Why
fish,
don't you
double
make
cheese,
the fish mac?
one bun.
Because you have extra bun there.
Oh, I don't want the extra bun.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted, because too much breading. You get too much breading in there with the extra.
Oh,
but
Leslie says
burger-wise?
Five Guys, and she wants to know if that counts. Would you count Five Guys?
Yeah.
Fast
That's
food
an
burger?
expensive one.
Is it really
Yeah,
fast
it's a fast
food?
food burger. Well, come on, it's like fast food. They dump a carton of fries inside your bag. That's the only. I mean, I like fries, and listen, there was a point in my life where I would have thought that was great. Now it's just overkill.
Kyle says
the burger's so big. If you get the double, you could actually share one burger and one bag of fries that they dump in there with somebody, and then it wouldn't be that expensive. But Five Guys is a good burger, damn good burger.
Kyle says the In-N-Out 3x3. You ever get the 3x3 at In-N-Out?
Here's the problem why I didn't bring up In-N-Out, because you can't get them everywhere. They're a West Coast thing, you know. They're just now getting north.
So you can't, you can't vacation. You can't vacation outside the West Coast or
I can't
Nevada
go to the East Coast or the
Arizona.
Midwest or anywhere else and eat one every day. I guess if I never left California, then In-N-Out would be the choice. A double would be perfect.
Okay. So in the same vein, Jack in the Box isn't everywhere.
I didn't say Jack in the Box. I said Burger King.
No. Well, Burger King's not around here anymore. They're all shut down. The only Burger King I know of is the one that's inside the Walmart, and I have the same feeling of you don't like Starbucks if it's in an Albertsons, type thing.
Yeah.
I'm the same way with burgers. I take my fast food serious.
You're starting to see that everywhere. Burger Kings are going
the way of the buffalo.
It's too bad because
no, it's not too bad. It's burgers,
flame grilled. My wife looked at me last night. She goes, "Oh man, I'd love to have a Whopper."
Really?
I go, "How about if we
they charge you extra for the cheese?"
I go to Sonic. Sonic's got a really good cheeseburger. No, I want that flame broiled. There's a certain flavor that Burger King you get.
The reason why I bring up Jack in the Box is because Brian writes in and he says the smash burger at Jack in the Box is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Not a smash burger though.
What?
If it's not crispy on the outside, it's not a smash burger. Okay?
I have not.
I understand it's a thin double cheeseburger, and I've had it, and it's good, but it's messier than hell. And but the thing is, when you get a smash burger, it's got to have the crunchy, smash crunchy burger on the outside of it. Otherwise, it's just not there.
When you get the 3x3 at In-N-Out, do you get anything else with it?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't get a 3x3 unless I'm doing a protein style because even the bread's too much. It's a double regular.
No, it's
or
the
if I
perfect
want protein
ratio.
style,
No,
I go 3x3 protein.
See, that's
style.
how you ratio a burger. Okay, you want more burger than bun. The problem with the Whopper is they say it's a Whopper, but the bun is the Whopper, not the actual patty. The patty is
the
just
patty could be thicker.
Yes,
it could be thicker. So
absolutely.
A lot of times if I don't get fries anymore because I'm trying to cut out some of the fried food, man. So I do a double.
You're like
a double Whopper.
You're like Sean
and when you
Hannity.
get the double Whopper, it's and a Diet Coke, light ice, please. Light.
No,
ice.
he didn't say diet. He didn't say diet. That's the problem.
Oh, he didn't. I thought he said diet.
No,
oh, okay.
no. Oops. Stop.
I know you're trying
second.
to find it.
Yeah, I got to find it right now.
But yeah, the double Whopper. If you're just going to eat a burger, it's good. I like it. It's the right amount.
This is Jeremy when he goes into get the.
Oh my God! 7-Eleven expert writes in. He says, "I knew a guy went to Cane's for 2 months. He went from 135 to 225. What?
Raising Cane's?
2 months.
Raising Cane's
for 2 months.
Really?
Oh my God! Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's chicken, man. How much chicken are you eating? I thought chicken was. I know it's fried, but man, come on. Here's Jeremy when he gets the 3x3 at In-N-Out.
Thank you so much for doing this. We really appreciate it. Before you got here, I already had a burger, so I'm having another. I'm breaking my diet. I am pretty much full on keto. I eat basically meat and eggs.
Except for when I eat a Whopper.
Or two, because I already had one before you got here. Hey, extra fries too, Devin. I'm bringing my diet today.
Look, if I'm going with the 3x3, I'm getting lettuce wrapped, okay? But Whopper, give me full bun, okay?
He was probably celebrating F It Fridays. And on F It Fridays, you say F it and anything goes. By the way, Josh says still Burger King's in Slow, Grover Beach, and Santa Rosa.
Oh, yeah, there's that one in Slow. But the problem is I don't eat fast food in Slow.
Because there's no drive-through. I know. It's fine.
Yeah, there is the Grover Beach one, too.
You don't have to make that big deal about that.
The Grover Beach one's standing strong. I went in Spectrum to get my phone, I don't know, a month ago or so, 2 months ago now.
Oh, and what are you guys paying? $29 a month for both phones?
Something like that, yeah. And but it was packed, and I was like, God, you guys, like I thought I was like getting the window, and I went at like 2:00 in the afternoon, and I'm like, what's the deal? He said, oh, we just shut down the Royal Grande store. And before that, we shut down the Paso Robles store. So now we're the only store in the county. I was like, oh, well, God, I know I can never come here. I mean, I was there for an hour. That's what Burger King in Grover Beach, at the confluence of Arroyo Grande and Grover Beach, experiences, because it's the only Burger King left that you could drive through in the whole damn county.
It's a good Burger King, by the way. When I lived very close to it, I used to go there more than I should have. And the fries are always really good there. They have really good fries, too. They're thicker.
Best Burger King item is their onion rings, because they're not real onion rings. They're the pieces.
But they give me very bad gas.
No, I don't care, dude. I don't care. Dude, come on. You got that going with your Ozempic? Lifelong diarrhea, buddy.
93.3 KZOZ rocks the 805.
Jeff and Jeremy in the Morning podcast brought to you commercial free by another podcast. You've subscribed to ours, now subscribe to theirs. It's the Slow County Real Estate Podcast with Hal Swayze. When you're done with this, go listen to something that will actually enrich your life. California DRE 01111 911.